Hello everyone. Welcome to the Last Page podcast. I have to be honest with you guys, this is probably like our 5th time recording this episode. We are not technical whizzes, you know, we've done our very best. I feel like we're out here trying and I don't know.
We're surviving. I feel like I have lived 40 different lives in the last an hour and a half.
Well, yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I live in California and Mariana lives in London. So for her, it's what, 11:30 now? Oh, 3:33.
I moved to London 3 weeks ago. It is, what is it, 11:30? Is that the time?
11:30.
Well, there you go.
So, and Mariana's not really like a night, I mean, you stay up late reading, but you don't stay up late doing much anything else. So this is late for
Yeah,
you.
but you know what? This is worth it. Everyone that's watching, you're making it worth it. So there you go.
I love that. Well, yeah, welcome guys. We are so excited to be starting our podcast. If you didn't know, we host an online book club together right now through Fable, and we used to do YouTube lives for it. And we were like, you know what? Why don't we take this to an official podcast?
Global.
Take it global. So you should be able to, in theory, again, we're not really tech people, listen to this anywhere that podcasts are listened to. We're also going to have a YouTube channel for it. So we'll be pretty widespread, so you can see us, you know, hopefully
everywhere,
a couple times a month at least, on your screens and in your ears. How lucky are you?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So yeah, okay, well, let's just give them a breakdown of what they can expect for the podcast.
Okay, perfect.
So again, we used to do a book club, which we still do. That's going to be incorporated into this. So if you've ever used Fable, it's this really cool like app/website where you can read along with a group. So we have ourselves on there, the Last Page Book Club, I think we called it, right?
Yep.
So the Last Page podcast, the Last Page Book Club.
I love Fable. I gotta say, I love it. I'm a Fable girl.
Yeah, I feel like you've been tracking your books on there for a bit longer than like was cool and trendy, and now people are on it.
No, I love it so much. And you know what? It's so girly and it's so pink and it's so purple. It's like so fun to actually put all your books in there. But yes, we have our book club there. Last Page Book Club.
Fab. And yeah, so you can, the nice thing about it is that you can read along chapter by chapter. So coming up as you're watching this, the book that we're reading currently is The Wedding People, which I am a couple chapters into. I've kind of forgotten where I are. Have you started it? Where I am? Have you started it?
Where is it? It's propping up my phone and my camera. Perfect.
Right. Your makeshift tripod.
Yeah, there you go. I got 2 chapters in. It was kind of not what I was expecting. So I was like, but I'm ready.
It's very different.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was thinking of like, you watch the movie Wedding Crashers?
I think so. I don't know any movies.
With Owen Wilson and the other funny guy.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Anyway, I thought it was going to be like that, but I probably should have just read the back. I'm very much like a blind, going in blind. I'm ready to just blind date with the book kind of thing.
Yeah, same. Well, I've heard the best things about it, and I feel like the people in our group who have already started reading it have really liked it.
Yeah.
So we have until the end of the month of February if you guys want to read along with us with that. But aside from monthly book clubs, we're also at the top of every month going to do a like previous month reading recap where we talk about all the books we read like in January, for example, and then we'll do a February TBR. So all of that wrapped into one. Because I feel like I love watching those types of videos. I love making those types of videos on TikTok. I love seeing what people are reading.
Yeah, I love watching those too.
Yeah. And I feel like normally Mariana reads a lot more than I do. I feel like January's been slow for you, but...
It's been you guys, I just moved to London, so I'm trying to do things and also make time for reading, and I think I've read like 2 books. I'm listening to a book right now on my Spotify account, but I'm a little bit slow start, I will say.
That's okay. I think I've only finished 2. I've finished 2 books. I think I'll probably end off the book or the month with like 4 books, which to me is like kind of good. I don't know.
I think that was me last year. Like if I go back to my Fable account and see, because I was tracking it back, logging everything, I think I started January very slow, and then I picked up in Feb and March and April. So there's hope for me still. And I'm doing I'll do a video on it, but I'm doing my reading challenge this year a little bit different. So even if it's a slow January, that's okay.
Wait, yes, I want to touch on that quick, actually, we'll jump into that. So basically, yeah, those are the two main types of podcast episodes that we'll be doing each month. And then if we have extra time, hopefully in between, we'll do like more, you know, romance, favorite romance books, or favorite what authors, what like different
like fun topic.
Yeah, like more focused episodes. So if you have anything that you want us to talk about specifically, please drop that in the comments so we can see. But yeah, I feel like we need to intro ourselves for everyone and tell them about the types of books we read. So you should also talk about your reading goal for 2026.
Okay. 2025, but
yeah. Hello, I'm wedding planning for 2026, guys. So that's where my brain lives right now.
She's the wedding person of 2025. She's the only person getting married this year. Please, all eyes on Niki.
Yeah, well, 2026. So I've got a while, but I'm still soaking it up as much as possible.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I'm so ready.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so should I?
Yeah, you start.
Okay, so I am Mariana. Duh. I read 100. Okay, I read 99 books last year. My goal was 100. Going into 2025, I'm trying to do it a little bit differently because I just am a sports romance girl. Like, I read probably 80% of my books last year was sports romance, something tied to like hockey lovers, you know. That's just me. I don't know what got into me, honestly. I love that. You guys, I don't even care. Like, I love it. It's all over my like TikTok and my Instagram, and everybody knows. And whenever my boyfriend introduces people, they're like, "Oh, what does she like to read?" "Oh, you know, sports romance. Yeah, just keep it simple.
Don't
keep
say
it vague."
That.
Okay. I'm like, all right. Sports romance is my jam. However, I want to take a little bit of a different approach next year, and my goal overall, I think, is going to be 50 books, keeping it short and sweet, and then 10 of each category. So I want to do like 10 historical fiction genre, 10 like celebrity biographies. Like, I don't know. I just kind of want to change it up. So if you guys have any genre that you really like that isn't sports romance, like, please send it my way, because I need to diversify and not just keep telling everybody that I like this, you know, sweet hockey player. Number 37, I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't even know who that is. Who's 37?
I don't know. I'm reading it right now just to move on.
Love. Well, I feel like that's a good way to do it. I don't see many people do it like that. And I feel like, because then it's like quality over quantity.
That definitely was quantity this year. I just kind of got ahead of myself, and I was like 50, and then I was like 75, and then it was 100. I was December 31st, an hour and 20 minutes left of one of my books on my Kindle, and there was 45 minutes left in the year. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to spend the last 45 minutes of the year like reading. Ben has a photo of me reading at the bar like this. And then I was like,
you're out at the bar reading on your Kindle. But that is her, you guys. Literally, anytime we're like with friends, out and about, I don't know how she does it, but she's sitting over, everybody's yapping. She's just on her Kindle. I could not focus like that. I need, even with full attention on my Kindle, I like can't read. I'm like on my phone and doing other stuff. That's why I don't read as much as I could, because I literally am so distracted.
I love it. I think I'm just very like, this is not an introduction on me, but I am a very like visual reader. So I'm not just like letters on the page. I'm like building it in my head. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like the picture. So I could get sucked into that easily. And I also do really like movies. So I feel like it's kind of that, like I'm making a little movie in my head, and I like get like so enthralled. So
I love that.
Yeah, that's an SAT word.
Oh yeah, enthralled. Yeah, it's because you read so many like really big, like literary, like, you know, important books.
Yeah.
That you know big
my
words
SAT
like that.
word of the day.
Fab. Well, yeah, I love that. Okay. How did you get into reading?
Anything
like,
else?
Did you read your whole? Because you kind of even read before.
Well, let me just say I was Team Edward from the beginning.
Oh, I was so Team Jacob. It's not even funny.
No.
I was like a day one Robert Pattinson hater.
Wait, I forget. Were you like so excited? We saw Taylor Lautner when we went to the Eras concert.
What do you mean we saw? Oh yeah, he wasn't there. He wasn't on. That wasn't the one he was on stage, but he was in the tent when we were there, right?
Yes. Yeah, we literally walked right by him.
Let me tell you, I used to have lots of like cutout posters of him and everybody else, you know, popular at the time in high school on my walls. I had a picture of Taylor Lautner cut out like a little heart, pasted right above my bed on my ceiling so that I could give him a little every night when I went to bed. Because I was so single and I was so in love.
I have all of my, so was I. I have all of my Twilight books at home. And I actually recorded a video and never posted it, but I made like custom bookmarks.
You made the video, you have to post that.
Like, I know. It's like Team Edward, like heart, XD, like better hold on tight, Spider-Man. Like, hey, that's how I got started into reading. And so I just loved it. And it does make me sad that Robert Pattinson does hate his Twilight era. But you know what? He lives in London, and maybe someday I will see him walking with Suki, who I also love. That's okay.
You'll see him glittering
anyway,
down
that's how I got into reading. I loved Twilight, and I literally would sit in class like wondering, like, oh my god, like I wonder if a vampire's gonna come in. Like I wonder if a vampire's gonna walk in and like fall in love with me.
I was really into the Twilight books too, and Harry Potter. Harry Potter was like my original love. Well, I mean, I think back even before that, I was into like Magic Tree House and stuff. But
yeah. I liked the Count Olaf books. What are those ones called? Unserious and Unfortunate Events.
Oh yeah, I read those. Yeah.
I did read all like the Captain Underpants book. I think it was like the Judy Blume ones too. Like,
did you ever read Hello God, It's Me, Margaret?
No, but I know it's a movie with Selena Gomez.
Oh yeah, I forgot they made a movie. Oh, and they just made a show of the Uglies. Did you read the Uglies? Have we talked about this?
Okay, so I did read the Uglies, and I also watched the movie with the Uglies with Joey King. I just watched it the other day. It's kind of bad, but I will say my mom recommended it to me. She's like, you have to watch this movie. Like, she loved it, and then I watched it, and I was like, wait, this is the one movie my mom was talking about. My mom doesn't speak English. Like, how is she watching this?
I love that.
So she loved it though. She like loved it.
Well, I loved the Uglies when I was in whatever. And did you ever read the Pretty Little Liars books? No. Those were like actually so good.
Or the Gossip Girl books.
Ooh, I never read the Gossip Girl books. Yeah, I don't know.
But we did read Magnolia Parks for our book club.
Oh yeah, and I absolutely hated it. Mariana liked
it's good. If anybody's read Magnolia Parks, I am her. Like, I'm in London, you guys. It's me.
Well, but you're literally not her. She's so annoying. And you're, like, annoying, but not like she's annoying. Yeah, by the way...
thank you so much.
We have been besties for 10 years. 10 plus years, guys. Just to give you some background on us.
That's crazy.
And our relationship. We found each other in college. We fell in love. We are 2 out of a group of 3. Our chicas. With Miss Lindsay. She's behind the scenes. Maybe we'll have her guest star and cameo one day. She's not a reader, but we've been getting her into ACOTAR. And
yeah, she finished all of ACOTAR. She liked it.
Yeah. And isn't she starting to read Fourth Wing? Or she claims?
I think so. Her boyfriend is one of us. He's a book lover.
Yes.
Davide, shout out. So he's been getting her into that, and he got her a Kindle, like, was it 2 Christmases ago or something?
Yeah. Kindles will change your life if you don't have one. But yeah, that's how we know each other. Will. So we go way back. So if we insult each other, it's, you know, out of love and because we're both Tauruses, so.
I feel like we don't insult each other. All we do is hype each other up.
Yeah, I'm more mean to you, I think, than you're mean to me. But that's like how I show love with someone, you know?
Oh my god, you love me so much.
Yeah!
Yes, friends forever, and now co-hosts of The Last Page.
Yeah, we're so excited. Well, I have a somewhat of a different reading journey because I liked reading a lot in like middle school and high school. And then not even really high school. I think it was mostly end of middle school, early high school. Once I got past that, I was the biggest reading hater ever. I just don't have the attention span for it. I don't know what it is. And then after graduating college, because my dad is a huge reader and he's been a huge reader my whole life, whereas my mom, and an author, whereas my mom literally like hates reading. And so I was like, I didn't inherit the gene. I hate reading. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. And then BookTok changed my life. I am not even kidding. I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just start a book club, read 1 book a month with my friends, like whatever, it'll be fine. BookTok hooked me so deeply and intensely that you might be able to see all the books in my background. Like I'm obsessed.
What was the first book you read? Was it Verity?
No, it was Ugly Love and then Verity. Or no, I think I read Ugly Love and then I read the It Ends With Us duo, and then Verity. Yeah. But it hooked me so intense, because I think I fell into the trap of thinking that you had to read like self-help books and business books and like important smart stuff, which like is fine and fun to read, but if that's not your vibe, like you're not going to want to read every day. I used to have to literally force myself to read 2 pages a day or whatever, and now I'm obsessed. I'm not quite as big of a reader as Mariana. My goal for this year is 60, which is actually higher than yours, which is funny, but last year my goal was 50 and I only made it to 48. So we're upping it a little bit this year because I think I can do it. TBD.
Yeah, really quick. Nikki, my camera did stop recording.
Well, mine is saying that it's hot and overheating, so. Okay, so technical difficulties have struck us yet again. We are at our wit's end with this, so sorry about that. But just to wrap it up, we are excited to be here. We are excited to chat with you all.
We're so excited.
We're so excited. It's going to be fun. Our first full episode, in theory, don't quote me on this in case something happens, should be out tomorrow as you're watching this. Tuesday the 28th, is that?
Yep. Monday's the 27th. Correct.
Yes, so Tuesday the 28th, you will see us here for an Onyx Storm, full Onyx Storm recap episode, chit-chatting, if we can figure out our tech situation. But until then, if you'd like to, like we said, read along with us on Fable, we're both on TikTok, we're both on Instagram, and then same thing with the podcast. There's no it's just Last Page Pod, at Last Page Pod on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the things.
Yeah, all the things. We did it.
We did it. Okay, that's all I have to say. Do you want to add anything else before we leave?
No, I'm just so excited to read with you guys and chit-chat about everything that we're reading. I promise to expand my horizons this year, so I'm excited to just have deeper conversations besides the hottest hockey player on the team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Of course we love. But yeah, I feel like we could I do also want to read more. I feel like I had a pretty good range last year, but I'm ready to read more like intellectual books and stuff that's going to challenge me a little bit. I want to read a classic this year.
I want to read a Kristen Hanna. Christina.
You haven't read any Kristen Hanna?
No, I've been avoiding her because she's going to make me sad.
I mean, they are really sad, but it's really interesting information. I've only read The Nightingale and The Women, but they were both excellent, so.
Yeah, and if anybody is in London, anywhere in the UK, anywhere on my side of the world, please let me know your favorite bookstores, your favorite places to go for just a little, coffee and book moment. I'm still trying to figure out different places to go and exploring the city and everything, but really any recommendation would be great.
Maybe when I come visit, we can do a meetup.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let us know if you're in London, you guys. We're going to meet up. We're meeting up with you.
We're going to meet up. Maybe whenever I come visit. But yeah, we'll try and we love interacting with you guys. So if you have anything at all that you want to, see us talk about, that you want to chit chat with us about, please let us know. Our DMs and our comments and our hearts and our souls are always open and ready for you.
Yeah, and you know what else is open? The Spotify comment section. So you will also be able to... Excuse me.
I was like, what else is open, Mariana? I don't know. You told me.
You will also be able to leave comments on all of our Spotify episodes. So please, any thoughts, anything you want to say to us, we will be in there.
I'm ready. All right. Well, we need to come up with a catchy little sign-off jingle, but until next time for now, this is all we got.
See you on the flip side.
All right. We love you. Bye.
Bye.